Mhm. Hello, my name is Severin Garrett, and I am so excited that you guys have taken time out of your busy evening to learn more about what Marilyn is up to. If you know Marilyn, you know that she loves health, she loves nutrition, and this is a perfect alignment for her. So you're going to learn more about how you can make one simple change towards better health and why Marilyn has decided to partner with the Juice Plus company. If you're here live with us, thank you again for taking time, or if you're listening to the recording, we really appreciate you all. So we've got a few slides to share tonight. And we also have a few people who are going to share their story of how they have partnered with the Juice Plus company as well. So we'll pepper those in, but we want to give you some information, and we want to share with you how Marilyn has gotten connected with the Juice Plus company. First of all, before we jump into the details, I love to start out with some background. And I think we know that as a nation, we are very unhealthy. We, these numbers probably don't surprise you. We have a really big problem with heart disease in this country. And I have so many people, it seems like recently in the last few weeks, that have new diagnosis with cancer. I bet you know and love someone with that, diabetes, obesity. And if you are a mother, or if you're a grandmother, or you just have beautiful nieces and nephews, this fact at the bottom should alarm you. Our children are harmed by poor diet, more harmed by poor diet than by exposure to drugs, alcohol, and tobacco combined. And when I say poor diet, I mean nutrition. So that's alarming. It's very, very concerning. And that's one of the reasons why Marilyn has partnered with this company. And you're going to learn more as we move through. So the news isn't that fruits and vegetables are good for us. It's that they're so good for us, they can actually save our lives. That's amazing. And this was an article from 2003. So that goes back pretty far, but they've just learned more and more due to the science and the research about the importance of fruits and vegetables. And the common question that I get, I'm a health coach, is how many servings of fruits and vegetables do I need every day? And a serving is about the size of our fist. And according to the American Cancer Society and the American Medical Association, they say the servings are 7 to 13 that we need today for optimal health. And if you're an athlete, which I think several of you are as yoga instructors, and even if you have high school athletes or friends that are athletes, CrossFitters, they even need more. So you may be thinking, why so many, Severin? That seems very high. I remember a few years ago when it was about 5 a day, and now it's 7 to 13. So we've listed at the bottom there some of the reasons that the numbers are so much higher. But the one I'd like to focus on is that the produce is picked way before it's nutritionally developed. And I think we know that most of our produce, I live in the mountains of North Carolina, it really is coming from California, typically, Mexico, other places, Florida, and it's taking 10 to 14 days to get to me. And then, it was harvested way too early. So 90% of Americans are not getting enough servings of fruits and vegetables. And they say that there's a challenge for us to get quality, which is clean, non-GMO, organic, quantity, that's the 7 to 13 servings, and variety. We actually need the rainbow, the color of fruits and vegetables every day. And most of us kind of have a favorite. I love a banana and an apple every day. And that is wonderful. It's a good start, but my body really needs a lot more color than that. So what we're going to do tonight is just introduce you to the products that Juice Plus has that are going to help you bridge that gap of what you do eat today and what you should eat. It's basically our nutritional gap that everyone is running into. They say most Americans average 2 servings of fruits and vegetables a day. That's incredible. So let me walk you through these products at a very high level, and then we're going to drill down on a few for you tonight. The first product in the top left-hand corner is macronutrition. That's our protein, plant-based protein powders that are gluten-free, vegan, dairy-free, and they're my healthy meal on the go. So I make a smoothie up every day, and I have one for breakfast, and then I send one with my husband to work every day. And it's just a clean source of plant-based nutrition with some great protein. The top right-hand corner is our Juice Plus Essentials. This is the fruit, veggie, berry, and plant-based omega capsules that you're going to be learning a little bit more about today. This is the foundational product, and it's really making a big impact in our long-term health and prevention. The bottom left-hand corner is called Luminate. That's our brand new product, and it's a brain health and mental focus product. You can feel a difference within 60 minutes of adding this to your, routine wellness program. I'm loving it. We have plant-based bars in the middle there. We have gummies at the bottom. These are really, they were designed for the kiddos, but I have a lot of adults that love them and use them. And I do want to share with you, if you have a child in your life that you are passionate about helping and that you want them to get great nutrition, they can get those gummies free, which is amazing how this company is invested in families getting great nutrition for the whole family. Bottom right-hand corner is the Tower Garden. And the Tower Garden is a innovative approach to people growing produce at home. And that is actually one of the products I'm most passionate about because my husband and I have always had black thumbs. We've never been able to grow anything. And this Tower Garden has really changed things for us. We grow amazing food on our back deck. So before we go too much further, I want to ask Marilyn to share a little bit about why she chose to partner with the Juice Plus company. Marilyn?
Yes. Well, thank you everyone for being here. I appreciated it so much. So, I've been on this health path consistently for a little over 15 years. And I have always been very passionate about it. Once I started, I really never looked back, and I really cleaned house, like cleaned my diet. But I also, cleaned house spiritually and emotionally, because I really do believe it's the mind, body, spirit journey to be in your maximum best health. But we have to start in the body. And that's why Juice Plus just made so much sense to me, because I really share, I think the core value is that food is medicine. And especially when we do have it in this super high quality, the processing, the science that backs it up just felt like really important to me. It felt different than other, supplement products on the market. The other core value that I really have is that the body is the most intelligent design on earth. It's the most intricate. It's capable of self-healing and self-regulating, especially when we give it exactly what it needs. And even though I'm a vegan and I have been for 7 years and I haven't eaten meat for a very long time, and I eat a lot of fruits and vegetables, I know that I personally could not take in as much as I would need every day in order to actually receive the medicinal properties that the fruits and vegetables offer us. And really, I'm in the longevity game. That's what I teach in my classes. I want, if I'm living into old age, if I'm blessed to, that I can still do all the wonderful things I can do now and even better, and continuously grow and progress and evolve as a human, and not just resign to the fact that you get old and you get sick and that's the end. I don't think that that's necessary. And especially if we prevent any of the chronic illnesses that can be prevented by just taking in more fruits and vegetables. So as a teacher, I'm teaching this, and I always joke with my students that, when we're in our 90s, we're going to still be doing the splits. And although that's maybe not a goal for everybody, I really think that this is a way that everyone can enjoy that longevity. When I'm teaching, it's a very small community of people that want to work really hard in a hot room for 90 minutes to 2 hours a day. I mean, that's really dwindles the population that I can reach and try to help to have a better quality life. But Juice Plus is something that everyone can take, whatever your fitness level is, wherever you are in the world, whatever your goals are, you can take this, and it can be just one little simple change you can do, add to your diet. And I really just believe that anybody adding more fruits and vegetables is going to thrive. Of course, like Severin said, we all have family members that have chronic illness and we get scared that they're going to pass that down, but this is a really great way to prevent that. All of the stories that I've heard so far of everyone taking this for long term are thriving and have really eradicated a lot of issues that they had within their body. And then once we do that, then we can truly thrive and not just survive. So this is one of the biggest reasons I'm really passionate about this, and I just wanted to share it with anybody else that is on this health and wellness path and wants to learn more. So thank you, Severin.
Thank you, Marilyn. It really does fit well with your goals and priorities. I think you said it well to me recently. You said health is our greatest wealth, and I really believe that. And so this is the easiest way for someone to get healthier. Uh, Everyone can't do yoga as much as I'd love to be in your class, but everyone can take Juice Plus. So thank you. Let's keep going. Here we go. You know, you may be wondering, what is this Juice Plus? I called it Juice Plus Essentials. And so I'd like to walk you through basically, this product is whole food nutrition in a capsule. And they've harvested real food at peak ripeness, and they've crushed it or pulverized it. And then they dried it at a very low temperature so that it can preserve the nutrition of the fruits and vegetables and be placed into a capsule. And the plant powders are truly delicious, whether they're in capsules or chewables. But I also love the full spectrum omega. So for years, I took a fish oil, and I knew that was important to get my omegas, but I love that I can get it from plants now, and that there's not any concern with the plants. There is concern with fish and what's happening to our fish in the ocean. So that's an overview of the Juice Plus Essentials, which is the foundation product. And that's where we got started, my husband and I, 14 years ago. And I suffered with an autoimmune condition that was pretty severe, lots of quality of life issues. And I found that as I consistently put this nutrition into my body began to heal from the inside out. And I'm so grateful that someone shared it with me, because I was taking 4 daily medications and I knew that there would be side effects to those medications. But what I know is that there's no side effects to real food. And I love that. So my body actually healed over time with consistency of putting Juice Plus in it, only Juice Plus. And I went off those medications, and I love that. But a lot of people are not on 4 medications, and this is all about prevention, which was my husband's story. And so my husband did see some results in terms of not needing to buy allergy meds in bulk during allergy season, which is wonderful. And so it's really been a game changer in our family's life. So here's a picture of the fruits, the veggies, and the berries that are in the essentials. And what I hope you will see quickly is this is a very pretty rainbow of colors. And you get all of those, the nutritional equivalent, when you take a few capsules a day from each of these bottles. I also mentioned the plant-based omega blend. And this was something that I was so excited to switch from the fish oil. It's great for your heart, your brain, your joints, skin, eyes. And it's, again, vegan, cold pressed, and it's just coming from the plants before the fish eat it. It's amazing. So I love that they created a plant-based full spectrum omega. You know, at this point, I'm going to ask Sharon McClellan on the call to share her screen and talk a little bit about the research. I have a screen on research, but I like hers better. And so she's going to share as from a healthcare perspective, because she is a former healthcare professional.
Thank you, Severin. And Marilyn, I just loved what you had to share earlier. I just love your heart to help people and to introduce something that you know can make a difference in people's lives. So it's so nice to be here with y'all tonight. And I'll share my story real quickly. So I'm a family nurse practitioner by background. And I used to design and implement wellness programs for corporations and individuals. And I loved what I did. I taught about nutrition and fitness, stress management, but oftentimes when I would teach about nutrition, I would get this glazed over look because so many people know what they're supposed to be doing. It's just it's hard for us to actually do what we know we're supposed to be doing. So fast forward, I was able to stay at home with my children, which was really important to me. And fast forward, I had a 15-year-old, 13-year-old, and 7-year-old. And we had a full, wonderful life. But I found myself overcommitted, exhausted, stressed, and depressed. So I don't know if anybody can relate to that, but I was doing all the things that I had taught people to do over the years, and I really didn't feel very good. So I love the way God often brings things into our life at just the perfect time. And it was actually our ophthalmologist that recommended Juice Plus. He was a friend from church also. And he just shared, Juice Plus is 30 fruits, vegetables, and berries packaged to go in a simple capsule or a yummy gummy. And he did share that there was science behind Juice Plus. So at that point, there were 8 published studies. Now there are 48 published studies and more in the works. But I read those 8 published studies and I thought, oh my gosh, not only does our family desperately need this, but everybody I love deserves to hear about this. I knew there were other families that were having a hard time eating 7 to 13 servings that were recommended every day. And I also had some people in my life who were in the midst of a health crisis. And I thought this can give them hope and practical help. So I began to take Juice Plus and share it all at the same time. So our family got started on all of the products and the fruit, vegetable, berry capsules, the yummy gummies, the very healthy shakes became my breakfast on the run and my kids' favorite after school snack. They absolutely loved their smoothies. And so pretty quickly, we noticed more energy, better sleep, stronger immune systems. But then I think Severin mentioned after being on Juice Plus for about 8 months, we know that nutrition is slow, gradual change. It's unlike prescription medicine where you take something and you expect an immediate result. Nutrition really does heal our body gradually. And over 8 months period of time, 3 of the 5 of us came off allergy medicine. My son came off asthma medicine. My daughter came off prescription acne medicine, and my picky eater began to crave fruits and vegetables, which was a huge mom win at the time. So my husband's a financial guy, and he said, this is not only amazing for our health, but this is actually just as good for our budget because we're now investing in our wellness and we're spending much less money than we were on all those prescriptions and doctor's office visits. So I love that my children are grown. They have their own kids now, and they are continuing in this healthy lifestyle. Juice Plus was a beautiful catalyst that got us on the road to that healthy lifestyle. And I love the fact that they are actually giving it to their own children. My daughter and daughter-in-law actually used Juice Plus as their prenatal when they were pregnant. And we have 7 healthy, happy grandchildren, and they're all on Juice Plus. Their age range is 2 months, and she gets it through her breast milk, all the way up to 7. And they chew their capsules up, they eat the gummies, they love the shakes. So I'm forever grateful that someone cared enough about our family to share Juice Plus 21 years ago. And it's just been a huge gift to us. So truly, the research is my favorite part. So I am going to share my screen and share the slide that I like the best. So, Juice Plus, truly, the science is what sets it apart. It's the most thoroughly researched nutritional product in the entire world. There really is nothing else that compares to Plus. And I think that, if you're looking at comparing it to other things that are on the market, What I like to tell people is look, and does it have a food label? Is it whole food? And look and see, does it have independent third-party research behind it? And Juice Plus checks both of those boxes. The research has been done all over the world for the last 25 years. It's the highest quality of research done, medically speaking. It's gold standard, randomized, double-blind, placebo-controlled, and our studies are published in the best medical journals out there, some of which are the Journal of American College of Cardiology, the Journal of Pediatrics, the National Journal of Sports Medicine, just to name a few. So we're really excited about the science behind Juice Plus. And the cool thing is that you don't necessarily feel prevention. I mean, our family had a lot of healing that took place as we began to get this incredible plant powder, the powerful plant powders that are in Juice Plus. But I love the fact that we know that as we are eating Juice Plus, that all of these amazing things are happening in our body. So the first and the most important thing is that Juice Plus is bioavailable. And what that means is that Juice Plus is absorbed by the body, and important nutrients like vitamin C and vitamin E, beta carotene go up in the bloodstream when you take it. It really is much more important how much is absorbed in the body versus when you look at a supplement and you look at the label and you see all the things that are on the label, how much of that is actually getting absorbed. And we used to say in the hospital, we would have bedpan vitamins. They basically came out the same way they went in. So the fact that Juice Plus has 20 published studies showing that it is bioavailable and it's absorbed by the body, that's when the great things begin to happen. So we know that Juice Plus contributes to cardiovascular wellness. It actually lowers blood pressure. It lowers cholesterol. My favorite study is in the Journal of American College of Cardiology, and I'll come back to that if we have time to share those findings. But Juice Plus is also known to support a healthy immune system. And so we know Juice Plus strengthens the immune system. So people that take Juice Plus tend to get sick less often. When they do, it's shorter, it's milder. But Juice Plus also balances the immune system. And that's where, as Severin mentioned, she had an autoimmune disease. Our family had autoimmune disease with allergies and asthma. And so Juice Plus balances the immune system. So people with autoimmune disease tend to get better. And I can tell you, over 21 years of sharing Juice Plus, I've seen so many people with a variety of autoimmune disease get better and be able to come off of some of their medications, which is super exciting when you can see the truth of food can be our medicine. Juice Plus helps protect DNA. It also reduces oxidative stress and it reduces inflammation. Those two things, oxidative stress and inflammation, are at the root of all chronic degenerative diseases. So, you know, if you can reduce those two things, then you can reduce all of the diseases that we're suffering with in our country. Juice Plus helps support healthy skin. And I see we're all women on the call tonight. So I love, you know, sharing a little bit about what Juice Plus does for the skin. So we know it improves skin density. It also improves skin hydration, and it improves the microcirculation to the skin by 39%. And it actually reduces fine lines and wrinkles. So I don't know if that makes y'all happy, but but that is a really exciting thing. And we know that a lot of times we're spending a lot of money on what we're putting on top of our skin, but beauty really is from the inside out. Juice Plus also helps support healthy gums. My dentist actually takes Juice Plus and has recommended Juice Plus for 20 years. The periodontal study shows reduced gum bleeding, improved periodontal health. Juice Plus supports quality of life in cancer survivors. This study was actually done at MD Anderson. And we also know that in this study, Juice Plus actually improved the 5-year survival rate of advanced ovarian cancer survivors, along with improving the quality of life, which is super exciting. Juice Plus improves metabolism in overweight boys. It actually reduced insulin resistance and abdominal fat. It helps support lung health in smokers. And of course, we hope you don't smoke, but it does, we know, help our lung health. And then one of the most exciting studies, which is a more recent one, is on cognitive health. We know that Juice Plus helps support brain health and memory. And like I said, you don't always feel prevention, but it's such a gift knowing that all of these amazing things are happening in your body when you're eating your Juice Plus every single day. So I'll hand it back to you, Severin.
Thank you, Sharon. Okay. I love Sharon's heart for the research. I think it comes across that she is a healthcare professional, a research nerd, and she loves what she's sharing. Let me pull this back up real quick. Okay, can y'all see that all right? Okay, good. So we've talked enough about the research. We could go on and on, but I think it's very, very important. And here we go. We have also mentioned the complete shakes, which is our favorite plant-based protein shake. Many of us on this call already use a protein shake, but this one I think really stands above the others because of the research that Sharon mentioned with MD Anderson Cancer Hospital. It's plant-based. Look at all these plants: broccoli, radish, alfalfa, sprouts, chickpeas, millet, 13 grams of protein, and excellent fiber. Laura, would you share briefly about how you use this powder and why you decided to partner with the Juice Plus company?
Yes, thanks everybody for coming tonight. Complete shake. I always start my day with complete shakes because I'm getting the protein and I'm getting the fiber, and it's always been hard for me to get enough fiber in my diet. So doing the Juice Plus Essentials and the Complete in the morning, I know I'm setting the tone for the day and, setting a good nutritional base. So my husband does it. I do the same, make him one to, take to work. But the reason I decided to partner with Juice Plus is I was getting my health coach certification through the Dr. Sears Wellness Institute, and he recommended the product. He's a practicing pediatrician in California, and he recommends it to his patients because he's research-based as well. So this is like the #1 product that he would recommend. And I got into health coaching because my family has a whole history of, chronic illnesses. My mom and my dad and my sister had cancers, and my other sister had a brain tumor. And I mean, my uncles, aunts, there's heart disease, there were diabetes. And I just was thinking, what can I do to help myself? And what can I do to help, the next generation of my family, my nieces, my nephews? So I, partnered with the Juice Plus company, and I introduced it to my friends and family, just like Marilyn's doing now. And my sister, who had she had cancer, but she also suffers from a heart issue, or her heart races, and also has high blood pressure and asthma. And she started taking Juice Plus, and over time, like Sharon and Severin mentioned, her body started to heal itself. So she's off her heart medication. She's on the lowest dose of blood pressure medication, and she's hoping to, wean herself of it totally. And she's off her inhalers. So she still has a little bit of issues, but like she doesn't have to do the inhaler anymore. So that's also heading in the right direction. And my niece and nephew, she had psoriasis her whole life. She's 33 years old now. After taking Juice Plus over time, she was able to keep it at bay totally. So she didn't have to do steroid shots anymore or the creams. And same thing with my nephew. He had acne issues and started to take Juice Plus. And it's just the wisdom of the body, just giving it what it needs. And I will mention one more thing. My nephew, he was in a horrific accident, and his mouth had to be wired shut for almost 2 months. So I was so thankful for the nutrition in Juice Plus, the complete protein and the Juice Plus Essentials, because we were able to just grind down, the capsules and the, in the shakes. So he was able to drink that through a straw. So I was just thankful he was getting the nutrition his body needed. And I feel like it did help him to heal faster, at least stay strong, you know, during that time. But my husband and I take it for just, you know, immune health, for energy, but like his hair is growing, his, you know, our skin, we can just tell a big difference. I could go on and on, but I'm glad that I met Marilyn. She came to one of my events with a friend, and I just saw her passion for inspiring healthy living. And I'm like, wow, she would just be the perfect person to, you know, represent Juice Plus, because she already practices what she preaches. So yeah.
Thank you, Laura, for sharing. Yeah, and the story about your nephew is amazing in that he was able to get nutrition with his mouth wired shut. That's, yeah, incredible. And that he's doing so much better. I mentioned this early in the presentation that Juice Plus allows us to bridge the gap between what we do eat and what we should eat. I don't think all of us are eating hamburgers and pizza every day. So the picture on the left is a little extreme, but I have to tell you, especially over holiday weekends and, you know, all the things we have going on, it's hard to eat well and get enough fruits and vegetables in we talked about quality, we talked about quantity, and we talked about variety. So I love that Juice Plus bridges that gap for me. And you've heard several stories tonight about how it's bridging the gap for others. Let's finish out with a few thoughts and then we'll open up the line for questions. I want to remind you that Juice Plus is food. It has a food label, not a supplement label. So it is not a multivitamin. It is really just food in a capsule, which is incredible. How they figured out, I have a friend who calls it Jetson food. If any of you know what the Jetsons were, you know, how they figured out how to put fruits and vegetables in a capsule is amazing. I love that it's certified by a third party. NSF is a third party that you'll see on many labels, and that means that what's in the product, what's on the label is in the product, nothing else and nothing less. And every batch is tested for contaminants, pesticides, and banned substances. That is really reassuring to me because there is just, you know, so many crazy things out there on the shelves in GNC, Walmart, and all about. It is the most thoroughly researched product in the world. Sharon did a great job walking us through that. And, you know, I mentioned to you how much I love the Tower Garden. We started growing on one in our back deck 13 years ago, and we've just had so much fun with it. And it's just another way for me to add more fruits and vegetables to my day. And if you have some interest in learning about that, we'd love to share it with you. But there's on the left-hand side, there's a home unit that would go inside the home, typically close to the kitchen. So you can grab your herbs and put it straight into your salad bowl and your lettuce. And then there's a unit that goes outside, and that's called the Flex. And the University of Mississippi has done some amazing studies about growing food in soil versus growing food in the tower. And these are the results: much less water, much less space, and 30% more yield, and just as nutritious, if not more, than what we grow in the ground because soil quality is decreasing so much. So if you want to learn more, we'd love to share it about this amazing product. The last thing I'd like to do is invite you to join our mission. First thing you could do is choose to add Juice Plus, your one simple change, to you and your family's daily wellness program. And that's really simple. We can talk about that. And then secondly, if you have a desire like Marilyn did to just really lock arms with us and share this amazing nutritional product, we'd love to talk to you about it because we need more people to share this message of hope. And so we are just so excited that you took time tonight to learn more. I'm going to turn off the recording, and I've got a few last comments to make, and then we'll open up the floor for questions. So let me turn off this recording quickly.